Jim Parsons' decision to leave The Big Bang Theory spelled its end, but it could have been prevented with Sheldon's worst tragedy. It has been 5 years since CBS' nerd-centric sitcom wrapped up after 12 years. Like young Sheldon's ending, The Big Bang Theory could have run a few more years. CBS was looking to order at least one more season of the hit series, considering its popularity. Unfortunately, its end was spelled by Parsons' choice to exit the project after more than a decade of playing Sheldon. Instead of continuing without him, the cast just followed his suit. When The Big Bang Theory premiered in 2007, it was technically an ensemble. Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady stuck with this idea during the show's earliest years with balanced storytelling that gave everyone their due. By the end of The Big Bang Theory, however, it became clear that Sheldon had become its unofficial lead. Considering this, it's understandable why the remainder of the cast and crew thought it was better to wrap up with Sheldon's story, although Parsons believed otherwise. Had The Big Bang Theory done Sheldon's worst tragedy, however, it could have continued running for a bit longer. When Amy was introduced in The Big Bang Theory Season 3, it was immediately clear that Sheldon found his love match regardless of how unorthodox their manner of meeting was. The writers also recognized this, hence why Mayim Bialik was soon promoted to a series regular the next year. Given both their social quirks, developing their love story took a while. But while there was never any doubt that they would be endgame, Amy turning down Sheldon's proposal in The Big Bang Theory Season 11 premiere, the proposal would likely have extended The Big Bang Theory's life. Several factors played into Parsons' decision to leave The Big Bang Theory. One of the biggest elements, however, was his belief that the show had done everything it could with Sheldon. He was right. When the nerd-centric sitcom wrapped up, Sheldon had the most complete storyline. He had a solid group of friends, had fixed his relationship with his family, was married to the love of his life, and achieved his lifelong dream of winning the Nobel Prize. Without the resolution to his and Amy's love story, Parsons would likely still have been motivated to continue being on TBBT. How Amy's rejection would have impacted Sheldon's The Big Bang Theory story. Sheldon's growth could have been highlighted and how he would have handled Amy's answer. Sheldon struggled with rejection, or any other kind of unsavory emotion, for that matter. He would likely take Amy's response to his proposal negatively. That said, it would also have given The Big Bang Theory the chance to show just how much he had grown since the last time that they broke up. As previously mentioned, there was no doubt that Amy and Sheldon were going to end up with each other, but this extra hurdle could only make their love story more interesting. It would have taught Sheldon patience and true sacrifice for love, something that Amy always did. Sheldon's worst tragedy would have saved The Big Bang Theory from ending, and even made it better. As the final season of The Big Bang Theory approached, fans were both excited and saddened by the prospect of saying goodbye to their beloved characters. However, one storyline idea that was ultimately never pursued could have not only extended the series but also enriched its narrative depth: Sheldon's worst tragedy. By delving into this darker, more emotional territory, the show could have reached new heights, adding layers of complexity and humanity to its characters and setting the stage for even greater comedic and dramatic moments. Leonard would be Sheldon's primary source of emotional support, their relationship deepening as Leonard takes on the role of an older brother rather than just a roommate. This would offer an opportunity to explore Leonard's own growth and maturity. Penny's empathy and warmth would be crucial in helping Sheldon navigate his grief. Her no-nonsense attitude, combined with genuine care, would break through Sheldon's walls, revealing a more nurturing side of their friendship. Howard and Bernadette. As parents, Howard and Bernadette would provide practical support, helping Sheldon with arrangements and ensuring he eats and sleeps. Their experience with loss and coping mechanisms would be subtly woven into the narrative, adding depth to their characters. Raj's sensitive nature would allow him to connect with Sheldon on a different level, offering silent companionship and shared moments of reflection. Amy's role as Sheldon's partner would be the most transformative. Her understanding of his quirks and her ability to challenge him emotionally would bring them closer together, strengthening their bond and paving the way for deeper relationship dynamics. The long-term impact. The long-term storyline would focus on Sheldon's journey of healing and self-discovery. this arc would not only rejuvenate the series but also provide opportunities for character development across the board. 1. Sheldon's growth. The tragedy would force Sheldon to step out of his comfort zone, confronting emotions and social situations he had always avoided. Viewers would witness a more humanized Sheldon, capable of empathy and understanding, while still retaining his quirky charm. 2. Friendship dynamics. The show would explore how each character's relationship with Sheldon evolves. Their efforts to support him would lead to introspection and growth within themselves. New dynamics would emerge, revealing previously unexplored facets of their personalities and strengthening the group's bond. 3. Career and ambitions. Mary's death could serve as a catalyst for Sheldon to reevaluate his life goals and career aspirations. This would introduce fresh storylines involving his work at Caltech, his Nobel aspirations, and perhaps even a renewed focus on his passion projects. 4. Romantic relationships. The tragedy would deepen the romantic relationships within the group. Sheldon and Amy's bond would grow stronger, leading to more mature and intimate moments. Similarly, Leonard and Penny, and Howard and Bernadette, would find new ways to connect and support each other, highlighting the enduring nature of their love. The humor. Despite the darker theme, the essence of The Big Bang Theory, its humor, would remain intact. The writers could cleverly balance the emotional weight with the show's trademark wit. Sheldon's attempts to navigate his grief would lead to humorous situations, as his friends try to help him in their unique and often misguided ways. Sheldon's unconventional coping mechanisms, like attempting to quantify his grief or creating a flowchart for mourning, would provide moments of levity. Group interactions. The group's efforts to cheer Sheldon up, from Howard's outrageous ideas to Raj's overly sensitive suggestions, would lead to classic comedic scenes, blending humor with heartfelt moments. Nerdy distractions. Sheldon's friends might try to distract him with nerdy activities, resulting in hilarious attempts to re-engage him with his favorite hobbies, from comic books to video games.